Alright, friends, welcome to yet again another episode of Solving Seamlessly. In this class, we want to look at the Cambridge question. It's a Cambridge part question from 2024, November to be precise. The question before us says in the expansion of kx plus 2 over x up to the power 4, where k is a positive constant, the term independent of x is equal to 150. Find the value of k and hence determine the coefficient of x squared in the expansion. Alright, to do this quickly, we want to find out the value of k, and equally we are also asked to find out the coefficient of x squared in the expansion. Alright, to do this very fast, take note of something. We're told that the term independent of x is equal to 150. So because k lies in the equation, and then we are told that k is a positive constant, let's first of all determine that value that is independent of x. And to do that, we'll be looking at a situation whereby x in the expansion has the same power. Okay? And when x has the same power, for this expansion, since it's a power 4, must be where both terms are raised to the power of 2. Okay, so that gives us 4 combination 2. 4 combination 2. Okay, so this becomes kx to the power of 2, and then this other term becomes 2 over x to the power of 2. Okay, and 4 combination 2 is 6. Okay, 6. Kx to the power of 2 means k square x squared times 2 over x to the power of 2 gives us 4 over x squared. Alright, so now in this you see that x squared, so the terms of x cancels off, and when it does cancel, we're left with 4 times 6 is 24 x squared. Okay, so there's no more x, so this is the term independent of x, and then we are told from the equation that the term independent of x is equal to 150. So that means it implies that 24k squared is equals to 150. All right, to find the value of k, this now gives us 150 divided by 24, which gives us 25 over 4. All right, and then find the square root of both sides. But we're told in the equation that k is a positive constant. Remember, when you find the square root of any term, you are going to have a plus and a minus, or a positive and a negative answer to that, to answer of every square root. Okay, but because we are told that k is a positive constant, so we only need to find out the positive square root. So to find out the positive square root here, it means k would be 5 over 2. Alright, so that is the value of k. Alright, moving on to answering the second question. The question says determine the coefficient of x squared. Going back to the equation, when you look at the equation closely, you see that the only situation whereby we can have x squared is when the first term is raised to the power of 3, and then the second term is raised to the power of 1, so that the x terms cancels off, and then we'll be left with x squared. Okay, so that gives us 4 combination 1. Okay, so 4 combination 1 gives us, this will be kx to the power of 3 times 2 over x to the power of 1. All right, and 4 combination 1 is 4. All right, kx power of 3, k cube x cube times this. All right, so x here goes into this x, so we'll be left with x squared. Okay, so then this gives us 8 k cube x squared. But don't forget, we know the value of k here, so just substitute in the value of k. It then gives us 8 5 over 2 raised to the power of 3. which is the coefficient of x, of x squared. Okay, so and 5 over 2 to the power of 3 gives us 125 over 8. So 8 cancelling out, we're left with 125. So therefore coefficient, the coefficient of x squared is 125. Sorry, let me appropriate that, please. It's not looking neat enough. All right, so is 125. All right, so that brings us to the end of the question. All right, friends, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to follow us more on such related videos. All right, till next class, bye. Thank you for watching.